The person I am now and today at this current age, I was not this person back then. And that's because when I realize it's that no one is coming to save me. Some tiny mini actions I took which completely changed my life, and definitely that's for better. So I believe that your life changes when you change something that's inside rather than you change something outside. I built some habits to change my life. And so let's talk today about those habits. So the habit number one is when I realized that nobody's coming to save me. I remember back in my 20s, I used to think and I used to wait basically for a miracle to happen, for something or for someone to come and to just save me or to hand me my dream life, like take it, and I don't blame myself for this because I used to watch a lot of fantasy stuff back in my childhood. So Cinderella and Harry Potter, and everywhere everything is something like magic happens, a miracle happens, someone come and then just save your life and give them that dream glorious life they wanted. So but actually nobody came and no one handed me anything to that take this and this is your dream life, no, or these are your dreams, or nothing that's happened. So that was a wake up call for me to wake up and to build the life of your dreams by yourself. And yes, you have the capability, and yes, you have the ability. So, and yes, you have that thing in yourself. So, and that is basically taking your power back. It's like you're handing your power to the external world to come and protect you, be it you're expecting it from the people around you or you're expecting your circumstances to completely change, like overnight. Or but when you realize that you have two options, either you blame the circumstances or your parents or your people, or building your dream life by yourself. So the action number two, which is like taking actions by yourself to grow or to build your life, is not easy, definitely, but let me tell you, it's going to be worth it. And it's when you realize that you are the CEO of your life, and your life is basically is your business or your company. So you should know where to invest, how to invest, what risk you have taken, what are the people you are hiring in your company, so what are the people you are actually inviting in your life. Or so all of this is basically, it will build you up, it will make you strong, it will also at the same time you completely stop blaming your circumstances and you start forgiving even people, and you don't have any expectations from them because you know that you start taking actions or responsibility of your life. So the habit number one, when I realized that no one is coming to save me and I am the CEO of my life. So the habit number two is, I think this thing I have mentioned in almost all of my videos, and the reason I mentioned is because I just can't, like emphasize this enough that gratitude is so important. Basically, gratitude is it's adjust the focus of your life. So once you know that you need to focus, you adjust the lens of your camera. So gratitude adjusts that lens where you can focus on what you have rather than what is missing in your life, and you start being grateful for what is there and what's not missing. I think there is no one in this world that has a perfect life. Trust me. Someone is maybe very blessed with something, but at the same time, they have something missing. And it could be anything. People have something really beautiful outside, but you don't go and start thinking that maybe everything is perfect. You don't know what's happening. And so everyone is having things. And once you are grateful, and when you especially start your day or your morning itself by being grateful for the things you have, then you program your brain that you start thinking or you start looking for the things which you actually have. So even in the worst time, even in the very hard time, I always start by myself, like starting from I am safe, I'm breathing. I literally I started saying that, I started writing it when, like, I'm breathing, I am, my heart is beating, I have the ability to think, and I have the ability to bring ideas. And so these things which we actually, it's so easy for us to, to forget them, and it's so easy for us to not realize that we are so blessed. And it's so easy for us to look at others and to directly think that we are still not completely uh, there. The easiest way, or that's a shortcut to your happiness, a shortcut of how you rewire your mind, basically, it's gratitude. And that's the habit number 2. Habit number 3, and that is something I used to suffer literally, and that is being a perfectionist. So, being a perfectionist is not at all a good thing. It will make you stuck. I will share with you a story of every single time, every beginning of every year, like January. It was like, I think it was even before COVID. So I used to write in the list of my goals. One of the goal was always, I will start my YouTube channel. That's it. This year I'm going to start. Like, I used to write it down, and that's it. I closed the notebook and not forget that I have this goal. But I was being a perfectionist. Like, how does it going to, like, look like? Oh, it, and doing nothing to actually start with it. And at one point, I realized that perfectionist is actually, it's basically, it's a fear wrapped in a very beautiful way, and we call it perfectionist. But basically, it's a fear because maybe I don't have those devices which other YouTuber have. Maybe I don't have that, that confident. Maybe I don't have that the camera face. Maybe. So once I realized that I just have to take action and let it be messy, let it be bad quality ever, let it be whatever, but I wanted to do something. So my first video, I actually published it, but I changed the settings so I can see it. At least that gave me that push I needed at certain point in my life. Like, I need to just go ahead, like stopped being a perfectionist. And with this, I am going to come with my habit number 4, that actually was also something I am thankful that I actually work on it. And that is, don't act when you're ready. You can never be ready, be it anything. Okay, I will master the skills and then I will do this. Anything, you are never ready until you take the opportunity. And it's something, maybe you want to speak in front of maybe 1,000 people, but you are like, no, I'm not ready. I don't think so. At this point, I'm going to speak. You are going to realize that you're going to build your confidence, you're going to build those skills once you put yourself there. And once you're just like, I don't feel like I'm ready, and that's the reason I'm not going to do this, and I am backing out today, that's not a good excuse. I have seen people being ready once they get the opportunity. They just get ready for taking those responsibilities and taking those actions, because it's not because they realize that they're ready, because now they know that they have it and somehow they have to do it. So the habit number 5, that habits, and that is to stop people pleasing. I mean, it sounds very weird, but at the same time, I did not realize this, but I was having this continuous thinking. As so many times, I actually was not thinking about myself at all, and all of the time, I was thinking about the people. At some point in my life, I realized, like, I am truly exhausted. At this point, that was a wake up call for me, like, I should stop thinking, and it's fine. I mean, I can't please everyone. So if they're judging me, if they're misunderstanding me, let them. So I don't have this power to actually make everybody happy. So at some point in your life, you are going to realize this, that um, accepting this fact that you are not going to please everyone, at some point you realize that people are actually not thinking about you. And once I realized this, that everybody have a lot of responsibilities, their own problems, their own life, their responsibilities, and they are doing their own life, and nobody has this amount of time to think about of you. Even then, if they are going to misunderstand you, let them misunderstand you. If they are going to judge you, let them judge you. If you realize this, your life will start feeling so light. So let me know which habit you want to actually give it a shot. And remember, you don't have to try all at once. Just start with one at a time. And if you want more such videos which actually help you to glow and grow from inside out, so hit that subscribe button and share this video with someone you know that might help them. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, see ya. Bye bye.